The folks at Churchill have been talking about demand forecasting for years. I first met them in the late 1990s, I believe, and officially met them for the first time at the old Chicago show, I think in 2005. So they've been around forever. They've never changed their tune. They were into neural networks before most of us knew how to spell that, and they've stuck to their guns the entire way. Well, as it turns out, demand forecasting is probably the single hottest topic having to do with the data analytics right now in retail, because of course the technology has finally caught up with the need, and the needs have all sped up. The cycle of change in the retail environment is very, very fast nowadays. So Churchill's been singing that song for a long time, and it's I think if you haven't listened to them in a while, you should, because they as I said, they've stuck to their guns the entire way, and they're really good at what they do.
This is a little further on them. These are some of the numbers. The thing that I really took away from the first conversation that we had with these guys was, in every report that we conduct, and every time that we go out to survey retailers, we ask them, what prevents you from moving forward on this topic, whether we're talking about loss prevention, or we're talking about merchandising, or we're talking about the store itself. And the answer, pretty uniformly, regardless of the topic that we're investigating, is we don't trust our own data. There's just, we can't hand things over that we don't even have a way of guaranteeing, or all we're going to be doing is making terrible decisions faster. One of the things that I thought was pretty impressive about these guys is they're more than happy to say, no matter what you have, we promise you we can improve it, even if you have nothing. So again, we got to dig a little further to see how that plays out. But if that's true, and they can really say, I don't care if your data is clean, dirty, it's got gaps in it, you have whole holes, for entire, segments of products, we can still guarantee that we're going to bring you some results. That's a pretty bold statement, and a pretty cool thing to be able to say.